All right, good morning, everybody. It's Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release, looking very casual this morning. I just got back from my workout at 9 round this morning. It's a commitment I made to myself that I'm going to keep going and doing that, and it's working out really well for me. So I get home. When I got up this morning, I was up super early, probably mostly because of the dogs. They get in their habits of waking up early too. The sun's coming up, daylight savings time is coming up, so our rhythms are changing a little bit. But anyway, so I got up early. I made my husband's lunch at 4:45 this morning. Got ready, went out to the gym, and did my workout at 5:30. Got home about 6:30, and he's getting ready for work and getting ready to head out the door. And I said to him, "Say, I made your lunch at 4:45 this morning," and what I was expecting was a thank you. Okay, thought that would have been, a thank you for making my lunch. I do that quite a bit, and but I made it at 4:45 this morning. And he said, "You have a screw loose." So not quite the reaction I was expecting this morning. Thank you would have been nice, but I know he does appreciate it. He just thinks I'm nuts for being a morning person because he's a night owl. So we just have opposite schedules, and that's fine. But the reason why I was up so early was I made a commitment to myself. I know that I need to stay active. And, for the last 9-10 years, I slipped back into some really bad habits. And, part of it is working super long hours. I know a lot of great people that work super long hours, and it's very stressful. And, it's trying to find a balance in your life. And so I made changes in my life, a few years ago, but it still put me at working really long hours, 6 to 7 days a week. And but I let my fitness go, which was one of the things I should not have done. I've always stayed pretty active. Like, I'm always outside working. I don't sit on my butt that much other than when I'm sitting in front of my computer and having to work. I'm moving around all the time, and I know my husband can attest to that because I'm walking in front of the TV all the time as he's trying to watch something. So but I'm a busybody. There's always something that I got to be doing, and I do have my downtime where I'm playing on the computer or whatever, but I do move around, but it's not the same kind of activity. So what I found happening for me is my blood pressure slowly creeping up, and part of that is old age. We start getting older, and those are things that happen, and they don't have to, but it's a pattern that happens because of our lifestyle. Some of it's genetics, some of it is a pattern of, what happens in our lifestyle. So, and it's, as I see the people in my office as well, the people that have the most chronic pain issues tend to not to be able to move a whole lot. And part of it is because they're in chronic pain. Part of it's because they can't move. Part of it's they got that way because they're not moving. So it's a combination of things. So, think about when you're getting out of bed, and as you get older, you're going to notice this more. So you young pups out there, you probably don't know what I'm talking about because you jump out of bed and you're ready to go. As you get a little older, it's a little slower to get out of bed, a little stiffer. And the best thing to do, right, is you get moving. Either you stretch in bed or you're moving around and things loosen up. Voila, right? Our bodies are meant to move. So, it's those health benefits of moving. It's keeping, your risk for heart disease down, keeping your risk for hypertension down, your high blood pressure, diabetes type 2, those things creep up on people based on a lot of times due to inactivity and our lifestyle, food choices, activity choices, all of that. So, I've seen those numbers kind of creep up on me over the years, and, I kind of hit the point where, this is going to be a slippery slope if I don't make some changes. And that's why I started this journey, about, 5-6 weeks ago, to really start making some positive changes in my life from a health perspective. Beyond the myofascial stretching that I do every day, that's just something I've had to incorporate in my life, and it's been the best thing for me. And I'm, helping a lot of people along the way. And I'm hoping my changes now will also help people along the way, knowing it's not easy. Man, there's some days the food is the hardest part for me, so I got to work on that one. But, at least if I can get into that activity, get my body moving, I'm going to see some of those health benefits and slowly, add in those additional nutritional things as well. So, You know, and again, you know, thinking of the people who come in with a lot of chronic pain, some of it's lifestyle, some of it is they've had bad accidents, surgery, injuries, things like that. And others, you know, they're sitting a lot. They're watching TV and they're just really sedentary. And then they have back and neck pain. You know, part of it's because they're sitting a lot. Part of it is because, you know, just that repetitive poor posture, things like that. So get up, get moving, you know, get out and start walking. If you need some help, you know, there's a lot of resources out there. You can feel free to reach out to me. You know where to find me. Or, you know, just get out and walk, or stand more than sit. You know, if you can get up and move around a lot more during your day, that's even better. So, but anyway, so I kind of rambled on there a little bit, but I think the highlight of my morning was that I have a screw loose. And I really don't have a screw loose, by the way. I don't believe that, and my husband can think that, but I think he could benefit from joining me on some of my adventures, but time will tell on that one. So anyway, hope you have a good day. From Ruth Backlund, Energy Works Myofascial Release, the gal who has a screw loose in her husband's eye, but doing things for the right reasons. So have a good day.